Yo, listen, listen, listen. I just, hold up, bro, because I'm not really understanding. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get this together. So, when I'm reading in the tweets, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Alright. I see where Piper Boy tweeted New Jersey Twork will be number one contender if the Midnight Man no see he didn't even put the sentence together. New Jersey Twork will be the number one contender if to get the Midnight Madness belt. Anwar quoted it and said, "That's what Surf said. I mean, he was the first person to get the judged win over the champ, so it makes sense." Are we going to be still giving this man easy outs? This is what it seems like what's going on in the culture. We are catering to someone in the culture. It's like favoritism. Cause when Sue Surf and Twork battle, when Sue Surf said to Twork, when you start the Jersey, it made him look bad. Sue Surf said, "I'll show you how to raise a face." He looking at Smack. "I'll show you how to raise a face." Is this what you mean, Sue Surf? This what you mean by raising a face? By stating that since Smack doesn't want to ruin face value of his brand, you're willing to take that risk in doing so. So that's what's going on. Because Stumbles beat Snake Eyes, gave the belt back, said, "I don't want it." And the first person that comes to mind is Twork. No one else. There's other contenders other than Twork that haven't even hit the stage yet. This is what happens when you cater to your favorite players. This is what happens when you cater to your favorite players. Listen, follow me on Twitter at Was Never Media. The Was Never Media podcast is for mental health. If you're wanting to stop with sleep deprivation, wanting to build up yourself instead of for other companies, because the state I'm in is an at will state, meaning that any job you work for can fire you for any reason. It doesn't matter what you do. But in the same regards, you can't quit. You gotta give them a 2 weeks notice. Wait, so you can fire me whenever, but I gotta give you a 2 weeks notice? Nah, I don't do 2 week notices. Are you crazy? If you able to fire me whenever, I'm quitting whenever. What? What? You think I don't know how you think I can't get another job off the bat? Uh, uh. Let's see. Then somebody tweeted, if you're not careful, you can make other dudes popular. Ugh. I hate the word popular. Well, we're about to watch what Twork. So Sue Surf said Twork is eligible for the vacated Midnight Madness hardcore belt. Let's see what Surf is saying. Let's see. Alright. We about to see what's going on. And I'm very interested in what he states. Let's see the logic that's behind this. Alright, have to pause it, have to rewind it, take the hat off. Let's get busy. Alright? Alright, let's go.
The only person eligible for the Midnight Madness hardcore belt is New Jersey Twork. Free the gang. Free the gang. How do you feel about that?
Alright, first of all, this is wild. With the bullets as the microphone? Go back to what you said, Surf. Uh, Let me delegate this correctly, precisely. Also, if you're watching, subscribe now. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this. So, what did you say, Sue Surf?
Eligible for the Midnight Madness hardcore belt is New Jersey Twork. Free the gang. Free the gang. How do you feel about that? Yes, it's only.
How do you feel about that? That's disgusting. Twork is on a downward spiral. Real name Brandon beat Twork. But the only thing being talked about out of that context is Twork choking. Does that make sense? No one bigged up real name Brandon because he came prepared. Let's look at these comments before I give my answer, Surf. One person who commented under this said, no matter how many chokes, everyone tries to push Twork. Since Smack doesn't want to ruin face, Sue Surf stepped up and raised his hand and said, I got you. Twork could choke however many times and still get the main event battle. Because why? He's like, Twork got it, but he playing with it. Gabrielle Sanders said, Surf needs to make Twork live with him and focus. Because every time I see Twork and his manager, they're in the what? Club. Not focused on the battles. Just having fun, Having fun, making money, BSing with battles, running out on battles. He still owes over 10 fades. Somebody said, ain't you supposed to be on probation? And what's up with them court cases? Funny stuff. Let me see what else. The only person who stood tall with their belt is True Foe. Am I lying, Surf? Shooting ain't put a belt up. I haven't seen it yet. Bad news. Hustle. I'm not talking about Miss Hustle. I'm talking about Hustle. The only people that put their belt up, Snake Eyes, he lost it, and True Foe. Somebody said using a clip as a microphone, pretty corny, I must say. Hey, they battle rappers. What can we say? But continue, Surf.
Person eligible for Midnight Madness is New Jersey. For Midnight Madness Hardcore Belt is New Jersey Twork, being as though he's be the champion already. Free Twork. So when Twork gets home, the belt is not vacated to him.
So, Twork didn't beat Snake Eyes. They were only excited for what he did in the showing. Majority of Twork's rounds was light cheese. They were okay, but majority of the rounds were over exaggerated. I was flabbergasted in a sense. They even had Twork winning because Snake Eyes rounds were layered, but you continue, Surf. That's your thing, right? Your business, Midnight Madness, right? Continue.
But Twork versus somebody is a match for that hardcore belt for sure.
So, not only is Twork in a different place, free Twork, he gets a free battle. He gets another battle presented to him as a coming home celebration. That is him versus somebody else, aka a title match, meaning it's not being vacated to Twork, but it's an automatic title match already. Well, I don't know what else to say. Don't know what else to say, man. This is crazy. Know what you say? Go back.
Somebody is a match for that hardcore belt for sure. Twork will be in the first match of the Midnight Madness hardcore belt, guaranteed, because he beat a Midnight Madness champion. That's what we're working on. That's what we're working on right now, Mr. Anwar. Definitely Champions card. We just working on it right now. Quan Perion. Yeah, so as of right now, New Jersey Twork is the #1 contender for the Midnight Madness hardcore belt.
So, Twork is the #1 contender for the Midnight Madness hardcore belt. You mean Twork, the one who lost to Swamp? Swamp beat Rum Nitty. Swamp beat Fonz. He up against JC next. It's all making sense if you tell me. Are you issuing me right now, Surf? That you are catering to Twork just because he was the only one that battled a champion, right? Uh,
Oh shit. Hold my shit. I don't even feel like packing that shit. I'm gonna rip that off. That sit that right there. Yeah, now we doing that. Cool with this. Yeah, free Twork. Free Twiddles. Free my son Twitter. Stumbles look good. I'm sad that he vacated his belt. Well, I ain't sad, but it's sad that he vacated his belt. I think that gave Snake Eyes a lot of attention. I mean, like Snake Eyes did a lot. I mean, we did a lot around that belt. You feel me? Type shit. I don't necessarily know if nobody would, if they wasn't. I don't necessarily know if they was really checking for stumbles outside of his beef with Snake, the Midnight Madness shit, the space, you know what I mean, all that shit like that. Like, I don't know if just that battle was with a mediocre Snake Eyes. I don't know if that battle with a mediocre Snake Eyes is the one that changes, like, you know what I mean, the trajectory of his career. But if he's running around with the Midnight Madness belt beating on niggas, I mean, like, True Foe's in a good space right now. Good space. It definitely, a belt definitely elevates the brand. Come on. True Foe coming off a win with Gishi and the title defense. And he's going into the next belt card holder. Like, that nigga lit, made extra bread and all that. Like, come on.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But let's watch this other video. Before I even get into my next blog, because I'm going to talk about some more things on here. Now, about to switch over to Gnome 12. I already said this at first, saying that Danny versus Nun, like, it's not a good fit for this card. It might be for like an undercard, but for Gnome, this ain't a night of Danny Myers versus Nun is not a main event. That's not a night of main event card. What is this? But hey, I didn't pick the battle, so what can I do about it? Let's see what Surf says about the Danny Myers versus Nun. Alright. You got the floor, Surf. What you think? What you thinking?
Danny versus Nun is horrible for Gnome. They could have put that shit on. They could have put that shit on anything.
Sue Surf said Danny Myers versus Nun is horrible on Gnome. It's starting to make sense. You could have put Danny Myers versus Nun on a traffic card. Okay, let's talk about the events that Danny Meyer versus Nun Nun doesn't make sense. Danny Meyer versus Nun Nun don't make sense on a volume, Summer Madness, Gnome, not even a 2-on-2. Um, it could be seen on like a one-off, uh, a traffic, any other small card that URL makes. That's where that battle belongs on. Continue, Surf. I'm listening.
If we're gonna be 100, if we being 100,
Yeah.
super fight. There we go. Right, volume super fight. Like, come on. I know we trying to give everybody like. I know we trying to give everybody like they just doing all that shit, but like at least the matchup could make sense. Night of main event.
Yep. A super fight. That's where this battle belongs. Danny Myers versus Nunna belongs on a super fight. And whoever said a volume is wildin'. Like this battle don't belong on no Super Bowl. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so I feel like none of them deserve a lot as far as personally. Like if I could give none of them all he deserved, I just give him like I just put like 25,000 in his bank account. But that don't mean that nigga's supposed to be well, not him specifically, but like the matchup. I feel like Gnome is all about matchups. Like it got to be the right matchups specifically. So don't it's not take Danny off of Gnome or take none off of Gnome. But if you're gonna put them on Gnome with the right matchups. If none gonna be on Gnome, put none on Gnome versus Calico.
Nunna versus Calico.
That's a night of main events match. That's a night of main events match.
Nunna
If
versus
Danny gonna be on
Calico.
Gnome, let Surf and Danny run it. That's a night of main events match. I'm not saying they don't deserve Summer Madness. They do. But the type of matchups that you have for Summer Madness is the battles that matter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's about like if you could use one word for Gnome, like if you could use one word for Summer Madness, it would be big. Pause. If you could use one word for Gnome, it should be spicy. Like Gnome's spicy. Like I'm waiting on that Goods and Surf. Oh, they going that night of man. You know what I mean? Like they waiting that no, I'm waiting on that Daylight and Surf on that Summer Madness. You know what I mean? Like Surf and Jay, like gotta be spicy. Gotta be spicy, like for real, for real. I don't know where B dot at. I called B dot out for a battle. That nigga disappeared off the earth. I ain't seen a B dot tweet since Lord knows how long. I don't even know what B dot at. What the fuck B dot at?
Alright. Alright. And now, since we're past that, I'm not gonna put that the next. Let me see, hold up, let me check. Yeah. So we gonna talk about something before I turn this joint off. Let me see. I'm looking for it. 1 second. Oh, let's talk about these judge decisions. Y'all, fans, bloggers, whatever, Y'all cannot be serious. Y'all are this mad about judge decisions because they didn't choose the person you thought that won. Alright, alright. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Let me see. Alright. Stock rise 2022. Oh, that's a blog in itself. But I just don't see. So I don't see Twork deserving a title match. I don't see how that happened. But hey, who can I say who gets what? You feel me? Because Stumbles has been shot down by a lot of people saying he trash, but he beat Snake, 30 them. He got the chant. People say he beat Real Sick on the app. Stumbles versus Easy was a good battle. If y'all ain't see it when it first came out. And we don't talk about the stock rises. You feel me? We don't talk about that. But that's on another blog. It's on a whole different aspect of battle rap culture. But follow me. My Twitter name is under me. If you are watching this right now, go to my Twitter and follow your boy. Racing to 1200 on my YouTube. Racing to 1,000 on my Twitter. Trying to build my Twitter back up to its prominence. But we about to get busy. Now somebody says Swamp has ghostwriters. No. There is ghostwriters in battle rap. But Swamp ain't got no ghostwriters. I don't think that's so. The reason why I can say Swamp doesn't have ghostwriters is because I truly believe that he sits in his house, he has kids, but he takes time to write out his rounds for his battles and does what he needs to do professionally. So it's crazy. And another topic I want to speak on, which is going to be another blog in itself, is people try to give advice about relationships. They're not in relationships. That's crazy. Meaning, I don't care if you're single and you try to give advice, even though you've been in one. You can't give advice. If you're single, you can't be giving advice about relationships if you're not in one, because that's backwards. Because you're going to give advice and you part of your ways with your significant other, when I actually take heed to what you say, no. Uh, uh, what is this? No way they got no savage like this. Your caption makes no sense. He stood tall. Them dudes weird for seeing the op and pulling their phones out. And look at the results of the UN5 judge battles. Snake Eyes versus Stumbles. It was a 4-0. It was a 5-0. Over 4,000 people voted for Stumbles. Over hold on. Yeah, over 4,000 people voted for Stumbles. Is this a typo? He said fine. You mean Snake Eyes? Stumbles is selling shirts. These will be on sale June 18th at the venue. So make sure y'all pull up. It's a movie. Alright, so let me see. Oh, Steams in honor might have to apologize to Rosenberg Raw. Oh, he said your honor can talk a little bit. He not complete, but and he's unique. Is he messing with me? Simply no. But Steams, you better not never let me catch you calling anybody whack. You might be the worst professional battle rapper of this decade. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Alright. Oh shoot, roast me got Geechee Gotti. I hope Geechee Gotti funny. Hey Geechee Gotti, you better be funny. You about to be on all deaf? Roast me? I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna see if you funny. Wait, wasn't I able to? It was a time where I was able to dislike and like. What? Piper Boy said they may have to put Swamp on Summer Madness if he wins this. If Swamp was to beat JC, we need Swamp versus Tay Rock on Summer Madness. That's a battle. Or I wouldn't even be mad at a Swamp versus Sue Surf. Alright. So, be right back.